There comes a moment when the soul begins to ask different questions. Questions that can't be ignored. Impulses of curiosity start to arise. Not necessarily louder, but deeper, more profound. My name is Jennifer Greenwald, but my students and community call me Jai. I am a mother, teacher, yogi, healer, founder of Jai Kundalini Quantum Healing Yoga in New Haven, Connecticut. This documentary is the most personal, powerful, and profound project I've ever undertaken. The impetus for this project began when Kundalini found me and transformed my life. I was so intrigued with the healing this yoga delivered that I delved deep into the practice. While the practice was both elevating and healing, there was something else. Something embedded in the practice I could feel was not right. There was a darkness that I couldn't ignore, an undeniable shadow that I knew I needed to address. The lineage I had devoted myself to held secrets, and I learned about the abuses of power, the manipulations, the scandals, the lies and deceits, all done in the name of a sacred practice I love. After 2 decades of devoting myself to Kundalini Yoga, I began asking deeper questions. And the questioning led me on an epic investigative journey, one that unraveled myths, confronted hard truths, unified ancient wisdom, and ultimately reconnected me with something sacred. A deeper wisdom began to emerge from within my body, and that wisdom began to pull me into a quantum field of suppressed information. What I found was a path that goes far beyond dogma, is rooted in feminine wisdom, is guided by the subtle, unseen world, is devoted to our evolution, and is supportive of the body's incredible ability to not just heal, but to transcend. Kundalini, Quantum Healing Yoga, The Bridge from Victim to Victory, is a first-person autobiographical documentary that I've written and am co-producing with an incredible team of artists and filmmakers in both the US and Nepal. But this film is more than a story. It's a movement towards more light, more peace, more equality, more transparency, more compassion and unification. This is a social business model of filmmaking, supporting ethical storytelling and cross-cultural collaboration. This film exposes the shadows embedded in spiritual culture. It reclaims yoga not as a performance, not as a dogma, but as alchemy. Most importantly, it taps us into the ancient feminine wisdom that has been lost in spiritual lineages. It explores the potent practice of quantum healing yoga, a blend of goddess consciousness, trauma-informed healing, and quantum energetics. We're also launching a course series and teacher training alongside the film, so the impact doesn't end with the credits. Projects like this are what bring forward a new consciousness on the planet, a consciousness where compassion and empathy lead humanity. It is possible to dismantle the division of fear agendas. Let's rise together. Let's breathe together. Let's heal together. Let's do epic things together. We can return Earth to a higher frequency. In gratitude, love, and deep appreciation for your openness to create new Earth with me, Jai.